welcome to the channel. I have just purchased this piece of crap. This is a Batman Common Nice Edition PS4 that works when it turns on, and then shortly afterwards it shuts down. So it has the red light of death. So hopefully we're going to fix that, get it working and sell it on for a profit. Also, what came was the controller. It didn't come like this. It has a rumble issue, so one of the rumble pads inside, if you can see, it looks like someone's been playing with it. It's been cut or possibly fell off, but I think it's been cut because the wire's really short and it wouldn't charge. So I took it apart. We will be looking at that, but it turns out that that piece in there is really crap and it won't charge. So I bent it a little bit to get the charger back in, and may have to replace that, I don't know. But we'll come back to the controller after we've got this running or not running, because I just use my controller off my PS4 for now. So let's get started. Right, I'm trying to put a light in the way so you can see it better, but it is currently night time, so I've done my best with the lighting. I've got some LEDs and some spotlights and whatnot, so hopefully the picture's okay. So as I said, we're not going to do the controller just yet. So we've got some screws, bits and bobs. These are pretty good. They're about £5 or £6 off Amazon or eBay, one of them. But it's got everything you need in it, and it works for getting into iPhones and Samsungs. So it's got every hex and yeah, whatever. We're not here to sort that out, but that's what I've got to get into it. That's what came with the computer, which is just a copy, well, not a copy, but FIFA 15, and it just came with it. So yeah, really cheap to buy, but there you go. And that's my kind of drink, which I'm gonna have a slurp now. That's how I'll put it on the floor in case I kick it over on the table. So hopefully I'll keep you guys in focus. So you should see now what it was doing earlier. So insert video here. So you've just seen that when you switch it on, it goes red. You do get something on the TV. It does come on. When I first turned it on, it was working for about 6 minutes. As soon as I put FIFA in, because it's been reset back to factory. So obviously the guy who I bought off only just tested it with this. You couldn't sign into PSN. There was nothing on there. As soon as I put that in, it shut off immediately, and then I could feel here it was super warm. So I've taken the side off, which is pretty easy, it just slides off. No screws. I'm sure most people would know by now, but they just slide off, and that lets you access the hard drive only. There's some various other screws to get into bits and bobs, but I did check first to make sure that the hard drive was seated and it wasn't that was causing the issue, or it was corrupt. So I took the hard drive out, tested it, and it still shuts down. So it's definitely not the hard drive. So, on my assumption is, I think the fan isn't working, or it's clogged up with dust. So what we're going to try and do is open it up and have a look at it. So here you go. So we need to find, so with these little screws, hopefully you can see these. Let me zoom in a bit. There you have a little star shape, and then there's like a little dot in the middle. That's to stop you from using a standard screwdriver. So in my little trick tools, should be something like that. Which it is. Yes, this ain't going to focus, is it? But there you go. Oh, you get the drift. It's got a hole in the middle of it anyway. So no, it's not that one. I'm assuming it's about that one. Yep. I'm not actually sure where all these are. They were in order. that won't fit. But my son has locked them off the table and I just put them back in the old way because I was lazy. So that screw off, and that's going to get this cover off, I'm hoping. So they're dead easy. Let me just take the camera to make sure you can see. Yeah. So put them in there. Don't forget to put your screws. If you're a bit not too sure where to put your screws, you can also do what I do. That's what I like about this, it's got a magnet. You can, once you're taking the screws out, because it won't harm it, you can get some tape. In fact, I will do it anyway. What you do is just to be super anal about it, and you know exactly where they were. You get them like that, and then get a nice bit of tape. Of course, when you can find the end, I'm going to use my teeth, and then you just do this, and then you always know that they came out of there. But I've opened these up before, so I know where they go. But yeah. Yeah, look. Who's going to lose that now? Nobody. You need to put a bit more tape on there if you want it. So I think we have, if I remember, it's been a while since I've opened one up, but I have definitely been in one. You have a screw there. So obviously, if your PS4 is under warranty, you're going to avoid it now by removing this sticker. So anything will get it off, and I can see that these stickers have been previously voided. I think someone else has been in here before, but if you look, you can see that there's that whiteness, which means it's been void. They normally shows up saying void, but it hasn't on this one. They don't always. Let's select an appropriate. Let's try not to scratch the PS4 any more than it needs to be, because there's a few scratches on it. What I'm going to do is, so yeah, there's no way you can remove this without it saying void. It's either, I don't know, peculiar, because it doesn't actually say void, and these stickers seem really stuck down. So it'd be nice if they are, because that means no one's been in it and tried to do what I'm doing and then realise it's broken. I've got a feeling, see, as I peel it off, it is now saying void. So I'm not too sure if you can see now, you can definitely make it out more. See where it says V, and then, well, you can make out the OD, that's basically saying void. So anyway, keep those, because they cover up the screws once you're finished. I'm thinking, there's small on it now. I'm thinking, maybe they weren't void, I don't know. So take them off, there's a screw there. I do apologise if my camera's not focusing, but I'm currently using my iPhone because my GoPro is, I don't like it. I normally film on my GoPro, but I'm not happy with the sound on it, so I'm not going to put that back in there, because I know where it's going. So what you do is lift the back up, like so, I think, if I remember. So it comes off from this corner, so once it's undone, it's that corner. I forgot completely all about it. I didn't actually refer to anything, I've just sat there for 2 minutes, turned the camera off, I figured out how I remembered how to do it, but there you go. So I'm thinking no one's ever been in this. So I've took the top off because I want to see the condition of the top. Look at all the dust. It gives a good indication of why it possibly could be overheating, which I don't think anyone's been in the back of this, because I'm just looking at the bottom void stickers now, and that one there, it's never been moved. I think someone's tried to attempt it and then change their mind, but that's definitely not been moved. So I don't really need to take that one off because we're doing it the other side, but yeah, we need to de-dust it anyway. I'm going to use a blower to blow the crap off it at some point. But at the moment, this is how we're going to do it. Just until we get into it. So right, I'm just gonna take these 2 tabs off, and then hopefully we'll slide the lid off. Wow, the amount of dust that's just come off that. is shocking. That's disgusting. That's someone else's skin and hair, and I have cleaned this prior to doing this, by the way, just so you know. But yeah. So I've undone the back screws, and where are we? And I've taken those. No, hang on, that's the wrong side. Oh, yeah, you know what I mean. I've taken the void stickers off. So if you just lift it up, which is from the, that's from the back. But these are the easy ones. This side's the easier, so it comes off just like that. Sorry if I keep standing up, I'm just making sure it's on screen. Because I'm using my iPhone, I can't actually see the screen because it's facing the wrong way. There's dust in there. So I don't think anyone who's actually ever been in this and dusted it, it would have seemed that way. Just having a look at it. Ah. Well guys, I think I've literally just found the problem. There it is, in all its glory. Now, a fan should move on its own with literally just your finger. So if you can imagine, if I'm just going to go spin, look at the stiffness. I think the bearings have gone in it. So it's definitely the fan. That is so stiff. So that is definitely the issue. The fan's gone. And looking at the state of it, it's clogged up with dirt and dust. And right, if it looks a bit wet, I've just been down to my workshop, it's at the end of my garden, and it's absolutely chucking it down the rain outside. I did put it in a bag just to transport it to and from, but when I was dusting it with the air compressor, I was near the door, and yeah, it's got a little bit wet, but nothing dramatic. So I've got a compressor which I used, which is a 50 litre big massive compressor that you'd use for like spraying cars. But if you just want to use one of these small tin sprays, if you live in the UK, which I do, they sell them in a shop called Poundland, and they're only £1, which is just over $1 if you're in the US, and you can spray all the crap and gunk out of it. And yeah, so it looks a bit better now. I've sprayed in there, it's not sprayed, it just feels slightly better after getting rid of all the crap, but you can obviously see I got rid of the dust, but I'm assuming once I get inside here it's going to be more dust that I couldn't actually see. So I'm gonna, let me see, I'm going to unscrew this screw, that screw, that screw, that screw and that screw to take the power supply out, and we'll go from there.
go.